It all started here on TikTok. It began with this video that I posted in August of 2022. It said, please help me, and now has 52 million hits. In case you forgot, I received this photo album from a customer. I received it because I have a remote deals program. Mail me your stuff, I'll make a video going through it, I'll buy it for profit, and I'll make a video about how much money I make on the back end, and I educate people along the way too. I posted that video at 7 p.m. By 2 a.m. when I looked at my phone again, it had millions of hits. It had gone viral in China. It was the #1 news story. It was like, holy shit. Now, I'm not going to sit here and rehash the whole story from start to finish. I will say things got really scary really quick. Everything from people threatening me, threatening my business, people messaging me my address. I'm pretty sure I was under surveillance by some 3-letter agencies. I had to lawyer up and shut up and figure out what the hell I was going to do with this book and do it in a way that was professional and discreet. What I ultimately ended up doing, I paid the original owner of it $1,000 of my own money, and I donated it to the Chinese government via my lawyer. Today marks 1 year since I made this donation. I met the ambassador from China. I gave him the book. He gave me a letter of thanks. From the Consulate General, the People's Republic of China in Chicago. This is the framed copy in my store. They also gave me this, which at the time I didn't know what it was, but I came to learn. This is a national gift. The last American to get one was Richard Nixon. These are reserved for heads of state. It's one of the highest diplomatic honors China can give, and I got one. And in regards to the Nanjing Massacre, only 3 people in history have received national gifts as a result of it. 2 of them were on the ground saving people. I'm the 3rd because of the education that I provided about the event. So the point of this video is not to remind everybody what happened, it's to let everybody know it's been a year. I was waiting for things to calm down, both my personal life with relations between the US and China, but I think things are kind of starting to calm down. It's time for these photos to be seen. To my knowledge, they've not been put on display yet. The contract that I signed allows me to distribute the photos digitally for educational purposes only. So I spent the last couple of weeks on pawnmanstore.com creating a blog, creating a digital experience, and I also wrote this essay. It's my entire perspective, start to finish. It's 14 pages. I really hope you guys read it, because when this story first came out, I was the ire of the internet. Everybody had a pet theory about how it was a hoax, how I was using a war crime to get famous. I had so many words that I never said put in my mouth, so many actions that I never did assumed of me. But then on the back end, nobody wanted to report about it. My reputation was destroyed, and everybody just kind of walked away and said, well, whatever, fuck them. Because there are so many photos, it's actually kind of expensive and complicated for me to put them all out, so I put them on my store website as an attachment at pawnmanstore.com. Just click here, and this drop-down will take you to the World War II photo album. Click on this. And it does start with my essay. You can just scroll the bottom if you don't want to read it. And it's formatted as a video in order so you can scroll through and see the full book finally. Because at the end of the day, all that matters to me and my legacy is education. That's it. That's all I want. I don't want any money for this. I didn't want any money from this. You guys, I could have made $1 million off of this. I don't want a dime. All I want is to spread knowledge and education. It's the whole reason why I take all this time to make these videos for you guys to consume. Because knowledge is important. History is important. We have to study it, or else we're going to repeat it. It might seem pretty ironic that Pawn Man, who actually does not own a pawn shop, this is a buy-sell, we don't do pawn loans here, had a book of photos about the Nanjing Massacre. Didn't contain a single photo from the Nanjing Massacre, but it educated the entire world about what happened. That incredible factoid of irony, only in the digital age could something like this happen. It just, to me, makes this not only so worth it, but just such a cherry on top of this whole crazy saga. I wouldn't do a damn thing different. I really hope you guys check out the album.